Hello, my lovelies. Hello, collective. Elsie here to give you your sneak peek for the week. Yes, we need to figure out what is going on in your week, collective. So if you are new here, welcome. The way it works out is I go from Aries to Pisces, and I will timestamp everything, which is located at the very top of all the comments down below. I hope that you'll watch for your moon and your rising sign as well. If you do not know your moon and your rising sign, please go look at the links that are in my banner. And you will find one there that's going to help you out. So here we go. Thank you so much for clicking here. If you are my ride or die, thank you for coming here. I depend on you, and I am grateful for your energy. Those of you who are here on the daily, yeah, thank you so much for all you do. All right, so here we go. We are going to start with Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries, bring us some spring, please. We can hardly wait for spring. Aries, my leadership friends. I have a lot of them. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell us, what is the sneak peek for this week for Aries? Aries, please remember that your readings will be coming up for the week ahead, but this is for this week. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Here we go. Money is going to balance this week for those of you who are worried about that, worried about the money flow. Oh, Charlie's saying one more. All right, there it is. Okay. Charlie, for those of you who are unaware, is my main guide. He actually receives the information from all of the other archangels. Yeah, helps me out that way. Okay, so here we go. It looks like money is going to balance for you, and it's going to allow you to be freer. I feel like you're going to be freed up, not only financially, but you're going to be freed up in terms of your passions. I think this financial stability has set your passions on fire. So for some of you, you've been waiting for the loan to be approved to buy the house, or you've been waiting for the money to come in or be paid out, or whatever way. It is going to make you feel a little bit more financially secure. And I feel as though it's igniting your passions. So maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you've had plans for this money that's coming. Maybe you want to buy a house. You know, I feel like somebody's getting sort of really excited to go on a new path of passion, to explore new things. I feel like there is something that is going to be revealed in time. Interesting, Aries. Something is going to be revealed in time. Take that as it resonates. Somebody is not being seen currently. Interesting. Something coming to the surface. I feel it's something either that you've been watching or learning or studying. Something you've been watching very carefully, Aries. This is the thing that is coming to the surface, and I feel like that's going to happen soon. Soon meaning possibly this week, because I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is, somebody is watching the seeds of intention that they planted a while ago. What? Aries, somebody's watching you. Somebody who feels as though they may have planted some seeds with you a while ago, and they're now watching it come to fruition. That's a very interesting read in energy, y'all, because I just thought this was all about you, Aries. There's somebody here who is also watching you. So I don't know if you're watching someone or if you were and you stopped, but I feel like whatever information you were gathering, Aries, feels like I'm talking to a king or an emperor, whatever information you were gathering, you've got enough information to now come to the surface. But I also feel like somebody planted seeds with you a long while ago. All right, Aries. This energy, Aries, you are never a boring read, Aries. Never, never, never. All right. Interesting. Star in reverse. Somebody's been through something that was financially hard. Somebody almost lost hope that there was going to be no hope. Someone almost lost hope that things were going to balance or even out financially. Someone is losing hope about this passion that they have. I feel like this, if someone's losing hope about a passion, it's definitely not a business, right? It's a person. Because you don't lose hope about ever starting a business if you did get your financial stability finally, or whatever you were expecting to come to you in terms of money. I feel like with the star in reverse here, it feels like you're losing hope on maybe someone you're passionate about. Yeah, I think whatever you found, you need to reveal. Whatever the information is that you found, Aries, I feel like you need to reveal that. And I think that you've been thinking about it for a while. Magician in reverse. Oh, you feel manipulated. You feel manipulated by someone who planted seeds with you in the past, Aries. You feel manipulated by that person, and you're about to set their ass straight. You're about to tell them exactly what you think is going on here. I feel like you're trying to not be defensive about the whole thing. You're trying to. You're not quite healed. You don't know what to make of it. You don't know what to make of it until you know what to make of it, until you know what's going on here for sure. I don't think you're going to heal. Yeah, I think you're losing hope because you're seeing some things you don't like, or think people are saying things to you, about the seeds planted in the past. What is this? What's going on here? You're starting again. This is going to make me want to come back and do your reading again right away. Now, so what I'm seeing here is I feel like you want to speak to someone. Something's come to the surface for you, Aries. You feel manipulated by someone who maybe you see as waiting for you or planting seeds of intention so you would come forward. I feel like you feel like there is a manipulation tactic here that was used to have some sort of a breakup. So Aries, I feel like this feels like a third party to me that was released. So if you are someone who has released a third party, maybe you had someone and you released them, or yeah, no, it feels like that. It feels like it was some sort of a relationship or marriage or something that broke apart, therefore releasing the third party. But you understand that the third party, you think the third party is the one that was into the manipulation. You think this person tried to manipulate you in order to make you less defensive about the things that they think you planted the seeds of a long time ago. It feels like you're mad at someone. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're trying not to be defensive, Aries, but it feels like when you think about the breaking up of this third party, I feel like maybe you're getting a better look at it and feeling a little more balanced, maybe thinking it was the right thing that was supposed to go down. And maybe that is what's allowing you to have a better understanding and close this cycle. Okay, I got to stop reading because that was a long one for a sneak peek. Aries, stop bringing the big energy to the short read. All right, Taurus, here we go. Taurus hot on the tail of Aries, right? Second in the zodiac. Yeah, Taurus, I am your Taurus sun reader. So I am an April Taurus, April 24th. And I know that some of you are too. Okay, here we go. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for this week. Taurus, if you're waiting, you will soon have in your hot little hands the readings for the week ahead. But this is your sneak peek for the week. something's coming to the surface. You might just want to, if you're dealing with an Aries, you might just want to look at Aries reading because it was saying the same thing. Something is coming to the surface for those of you who are dealing with Aries. And for you, Taurus, you don't know if it can endure, Taurus. You don't know if this love can endure whatever's going on here. I think you're ready. I think you're ready for a new cycle. But I think for divine feminines in general, we've been ready for a new cycle. We've been waiting, right? Some of us have been waiting. Some of us have been doing our own thing. Some of us have been deep down in the self-care and the shadow work. Yeah. At the end of this video, you will see the Lightworkers Chronicle. All that information is there. Okay, so what I feel is going on here is I feel as though you are looking for something passionate, Taurus. You're ready for a new start, a new passionate start. So, it's not like you're not even going to make it, how can I say, you're going to be very forward about how you feel when it comes to this new start. Now, I feel this new start is coming, Taurus, but I don't think it's going to end up arriving to you in the way that you think. And Charlie, y'all, I'm going to do a Lightworker Chronicle on Charlie. Anyways, Charlie just kind of showed me somebody showing up with a white horse that was like all scarred and had been to war and covered in dirt. And the person who's holding the reins and walking beside the horse has got a limp. Like, I feel like you are waiting for a new start, a passionate new start, one that I think some of you are intuitively feeling, because, that wand is the wand that you're using to pull in whatever it is that you're pulling in for those of you who are manifesting. I think you're manifesting a new start. I think you are good. You're healed. You're feeling good, but I feel as though there is a disconnection still in this area here. Somebody who you have feelings for, or you had emotion for, or have emotion for, something has come to the surface here, Taurus, or is about to come to the surface that is going to change your mind about this energy here, or is gonna move this energy. Sorry, just grabbing a card, it fell on the floor. So it's going to move this energy here, I feel. What's going on with that Four of Swords and there's been no connection in a relationship where there's a lot of emotion, where two people maybe professed love to each other, but then the emotion ran out. It's like time ticked on, emotion ran out, there's no communication, because with that Four of Swords, I feel like when you're deep in your own healing, when you're not really paying attention to others, that's really deep in the Four of Swords. I feel like somebody's been healing for a while, and because they've been healing, there hasn't been any communication. This person's decided to move. They want to be seen by you, Taurus, and it's coming in quick. And I've been hearing this for weeks. It's coming in quick. So some of you are coming into union this week, and you may not even know that yet, but the energy that I have here with the Hermit and the Fool tells me that somebody's made a decision or had an aha moment, someone who has had a realization, a turning around like that, somebody who's had a holy crap moment. I was going the wrong way. And then somebody gets in the boat and leaves. So I feel like somebody is going back to someone who may be from their past. But this person is also new. That's really interesting, Charlie. So this person is also brand new. This person who's leaving, I don't feel like it's you, Taurus. I feel like it's somebody else. This person is brand new because they've had an enlightened moment about having a new start, and they want to have communication, I believe. And I think that this realization came in a moment's notice. It was something that came like Charlie is showing me lightning, right? It struck like lightning, and it was like one day or one moment you were like, wait a second. And then the next moment you're like, wait a second, or someone else is. Somebody has really had a moment of clarity here. and is coming in to express that. And it's coming quickly. Someone who is maybe not emotionally prepared to come in this quickly, because I don't see much for emotion here. Yeah, Taurus, I feel like if this person comes in, you might end up having the first communication you have with them might be a little rocky. I'm just saying. They're coming in full emotion, heart on their sleeve, saying, look, did I miss the opportunity? Because I promise you, Taurus, I never took my eye off this opportunity. I feel like somebody's feeling kind of defensive, but is ready to close a cycle because they see your worth, Taurus. I feel like this person, like I said, in a moment's notice, had a realization about you, and that is you are the 10 of Cups for them, and that's why they're headed out. So I feel like this week could be the week someone reaches out to you, emotionally connects to you, texting, whatever. Y'all, I want to say it, but I'm not saying that they're not just going to show up for those of you who are close enough for them to do so. And for some of you, it might even be someone who is at a distance, who takes the time out of their day or week or month. I'm sorry, Taurus. They're not sure. They're not sure if you love them. And I feel as though that's something that's going to be cleared up this week. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. That's a lot of energy, Gemini. You get it all. Aries and Taurus. Whew, that gave me some energy to work with. So here we are, Gemini. Here is your sneak peek for the week, my friends. That's a sneak peek for this week. You will have, now that we've broken through the ceiling, Gemini, you will have your readings this week. Yeah, it will come out later in the week. Okay, here we go, Gemini. Your sneak peek for the week. Here we go. All right, so somebody is almost ready to close a cycle that you don't want to fight about anymore. It was something that was it was all about right fighting. There was somebody who's being unreasonable. It definitely could be you, Gemini. It could be someone else. Take that as it resonates. I feel like it could be someone, it's someone that you know. It's not someone who's a friend, or it's someone who you know has taken sort of a stance against you, and you're like, you know what, I'm not even fighting about this anymore. I feel like you're ready to close the chapter here. The Knight of Cups tells me that there is unrequited love, so this is probably something that's sort of at the tail end of a relationship that's dead, and now we're fighting about all the details and when to close the cycle. So I feel like the unrequited love here is with the Queen, and it could be someone who is Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Feels like Virgo. No, it could be Taurus. No. Too many details. Somebody knows too many details. I feel like this queen is financially stable, makes her own money, does her own thing. But this person, I think, is the one that is probably either you're separating from or divorced from, or something of the sort. Yeah, it's the marriage. It was a marriage, and it has ended because I feel as though you, Gemini, have realized that you are worth. Yeah, you're worth this. Yeah, you know that there is a place where there's no arguing and there's no unrequited love, and it's right here. It's in the Nine of Cups, and I think that you are thinking about someone who could have water in their chart. They don't have to, but it could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I feel like your marriage is over and you're just waiting to close the chapter. No more fighting. Silent treatment. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Just let's just end this, because I need to get on the road to where I'm going here. I feel like that's what's going on here for you, Gemini. Look, let's just get the details out of the way. I've got Nine of Cups here on my path, and I know where that is, and I'm going to get it. So for those of you, Geminis, who can't get away, this might be you, but it could be the cross watcher who's waiting for you, right? Yeah, we've still got legal things going on, I believe. But I feel like you're hopeful now. I feel like you're hopeful, and you're not only hopeful, but you're taking everything like with a grain of salt. And I don't mean like the information, the factual information. I feel like you're taking it all with a grain of salt until you can close this door. You're just going to kind of yes ma'am, or yes sir, until you can get out of this situation and flip this Knight of Pentacles, because there is still an offer that you're taking to someone else, but I feel like you're shielding that person. I feel like you're shielding that person from this Queen over here, protecting them in a sense. You are becoming single. Yeah, you're going after the person who's single and abundant. That is your passion. You are very passionate and feeling kind of a young, sort of bubbly, brand new love about this person. I also feel this person's you. So we have somebody here who's really doing well with their self-care, Gemini. It's you. And I feel like not only do you have those feelings for someone, but I feel like you also love yourself enough now to move forward. That's kind of beautiful. Okay, Cancer, here we are. Sneak peek for the week. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay. A decision's been made. You're no longer feeling emotionally overwhelmed. You're taking the emotion out of it, Cancer, because you have to make the decisions about a new start. It cannot be emotional. I think you know what you're going to do. I think you've been thinking about what you're going to do, and this has been an emotional block for you for a while. It's been a block. You've been blocking a new start here. You didn't want to pick one. You had a lot of emotional opportunity, a lot of people who you were meeting who may be attracted to you. You were attracted to them. I feel like you were leaving your options open, but now I feel like you're narrowing your options for a new start. And I feel like you've made a decision about something that you've not been able to think about or even entertain for a while. You have just put it on the back burner, and it's the Empress. So I feel like you're hoping for a new cycle, because now that you've removed this block, I feel like you were not trying to see the Empress for who they were. You were not trying to see the worth of this person, or maybe you didn't see the worth of this person. Maybe you didn't see it until now. Because I feel like you were looking away or looking through a veil, or you had a distorted version in your mind of who this person was. Maybe you haven't seen him in a while. That could be. Yeah. You think you're making a good decision to move forward here. You're going to tuck the passion away because you want to go in this manner, the Emperor, the one that's in charge, the one that likes to make decisions, is good at it, the one who maybe sometimes will make decisions without the energy of the cups, right? Because the Emperor has to make decisions that are best for all. And when he's in the upright, he is noble. He will be making the best decisions for all. But I think this is what you're going to lead with, Cancer. You're going to lead with the Emperor energy. You don't have to be Aries, you understand, to be in the Emperor energy. And I feel as though the Emperor sees that there is someone who is his equal. Seeing someone who is strong but soft. Someone who is creative and makes money from that, or who just loves on everything and everyone around them. You're overly emotional, though, about closing this chapter. So I don't think you've made a decision yet, Cancer. You think it's unrequited. Yeah. I feel like you think that there's no point in saying anything about it, about your feelings. You're feeling that there's no point in you saying anything about it because you don't think you have a chance with the Empress. That you're just trying to do your best to make good decisions in any new cycles that you have. You're doing your best to make good decisions. I feel like you're tucking away the passion, though, because I think that maybe you've decided that in a new start, that's not what you're going to lead with. You're going to lead as the Emperor. Yeah. I don't feel like all is lost here for those of you that are watching, Cancer. I don't think all is lost here. I think this is a mindset, honestly. I feel like being overly emotional is a mindset, and being the Page of Cups in reverse is kind of like feeling like there's unrequited love. These are all emotions and feelings that you're having here. You need to put on your Emperor hat and make a logical decision about whether or not you want to close this chapter or not this week. Because I think it's kind of playing on your mind. Could it work? Would it work? Should it work? Should I move forward? Should I try? Terrified, right? Terrified of getting hurt. Run back to the crab shell. Okay, Leo, here we are. Sneak peek for the week, Leo. Thank you for clicking here. If you're interested in having a personal read, I do have space available over on WISIO, WISIO.com. Please click in the description. Yeah, any questions you have, I can answer by email, unless it's technical. I can't do that. You'll have to ask WISIO. All right, here we go. Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sneak peek for this week, Leo. Whoops. All right, something making you a little nervous. You're thinking about money, I think. Yeah. You're wondering, somebody here almost feels as though you want to start a new job, Leo. Like I feel like you're making money where you are, and you always are worrying about your financial stability. You're feeling in scarcity. In love as well. You need something to change. You're going to get a chance to do something again. If that makes sense to you, Leo. For some of you, it might not at all, but I feel like there is an unrequited love situation for some of you that you're going to get a chance at again. So either you went forward and told someone that you had feelings for them and they kind of sloughed you off, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. I think that person is kind of seeing value in you, and maybe they've spent some time away from you since you told them that you didn't have any feelings left for them, maybe. Yeah. I feel like the universe is sending this person to you for a second time. Yeah, because you're This person is a karmic relationship, though. They are, oh, you need lessons. Okay. The universe is saying you can't continue to avoid relationships in order to not get hurt. Because if you're trying to do that, if that's what you're trying to do, find one perfect person and you're waiting for that person, there isn't one perfect person that's going to check all the boxes. I'm going to tell you that right now. There could be, but they could be 20 years older than you. Do you know what I mean? Like, you haven't done the work yet. You can't go from being a page to being a queen or a king without the hard work that goes in between. So I feel like you feel that, yeah, that you don't want to get into a relationship because you don't want to get hurt. But you know what? This lesson's coming around for you the second time. There's the Page of Cups in reverse. It's like, yeah, it feels like you shared feelings with someone and they shut you down, or vice versa. Someone still has feelings for you. Yeah. Someone still has feelings for you. And I think that the last time you spoke with them, it was probably a conversation that you didn't like. It was probably, you may have cut it off, Leo. You may have said, thanks, no thanks. No thanks, Tom Hanks. And I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, I feel like this person feels like they're going to take another run at you about a partnership. It's going to come around a second time, but I don't know that there's enough love energy here for you to even fall for this again. I feel like you now see things for what they are and you're making better decisions. So if you were falling for someone before, that might have been, maybe they were much of a lower vibe than you. That could very well be. And maybe it's time for you to get out of the low vibration. Yeah, the universe, I think, is saying it's time to get out of the low vibration. All right, Virgo, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo, this is your sneak peek for this week. You will have readings Coming up for the week ahead, this is for this week. Here's your sneak peek for this week, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's up there in the ethers. Give me the energy of the collective Virgo, please. It's not time yet, Virgo. It's not time yet. If you are getting a new job, if you're waiting on the answer for a new job, it's not this week. You're not going to get the answer this week. It could be for some of you, you could be purchasing a house. It could be that you are maybe moving in with someone and making a family, like blending families. I feel like it has something to do with whatever's going on in the Four of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune is here in the reverse saying, you know, there was a misfortune in this stability or this, whatever the Four of Wands represents to you. To me, it represents marriage and stability and a functioning relationship. I feel like that there has been unfortunate events, misfortunate events. I think that somebody here is either separated, headed for a divorce, going to be single. I feel, Virgo. If that's you, I'm sorry. If you're happy about that, then you go. And we do have the Sun and the Hanged Man here. So far it looks like you're making good decisions, but I feel like you're laboring over those decisions. You are, I think, someone who's overthinking being single. I don't know that you want to be single. I feel like after this marriage comes to an end, you will be abundant and single. And I think that worries you a bit. You don't know what to do from here. This is a new frontier for some of you. I think that maybe are becoming single for the first time in many years. It's an uncharted territory. And I feel like, Charlie just said it's like a kid in a candy shop, right? Yeah. If you've been in a relationship for many years, and to me, this is many years, this is marriage. It's probably, if it's not marriage, it's living together as though you're married. So I feel like, that you labored and labored over the decision to become single, but I feel like what really was the clincher for you, Virgo, is someone contacted you. Someone opened communication with you, maybe while you were in a place of healing. Maybe your health wasn't great. Maybe you were having to sit down or stay with a, I don't know, like you weren't working. You had a period of lull, right? It could be that you were out of balance or not feeling well or something like that. That might be why you were stuck and not making decisions. But I think what's happening here is somebody communicated with you. It might have been the King of Pentacles. So somebody opened communication with you, communication that you haven't had either in this relationship. Oh, the communication that opened made you single. Okay, so I feel like there was a silent treatment here. Yeah, that's what it looks like, Virgo. Silent treatment. Wheel of Fortune. I feel money is at stake here. You are not yet divorced. I feel like when the wheel turns, when the divine timing is here, that's when it will be time for you to go. But as of right now, it's not. It looks like right now, money is scarce or about to be scarce. The money situation for some of you, wherever you are, is not well. It's ill. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, it's not well. And there's a lot of heartbreak and rehashing of things. Oh boy. There's heartbreak here. It's a mindset though. Please be aware of that. These are swords. This is not cups. This is not emotion. This is swords. This is someone reviewing everything that's gone on and saying, how could I have let that happen? If I just could get a new start and do this all over again, I may do it differently. Yeah, someone's losing hope here. There is an impact of finances. I feel something like that going on here. It's very clear that it's about money, a marriage that's over, money that's being split, assets. I feel like after a long period of no speaking, you have to communicate with someone to become single. and to get out of this relationship. I feel like you've been up in your head about what to say. I feel like this, whatever it is, this marriage, whatever this Four of Wands represents for you, that's what's in decay. And I feel like you've been taken advantage of. And so if you have another chance to start again, to be judged, you're ready to look at maybe your flaws, and it is time for you to heal. But I feel as though with the Star in reverse, I feel like you're not connected to yourself. You're not connected to the universe. You must heal, maybe for some of you physically, but for all of you spiritually. We all need spiritual healing in every part of our life. So I feel like somebody here is losing hope in a new beginning because they can't deal with it mentally right now. Somebody is finally speaking. Somebody is saying something. Ugh. That's not good energy for the week. I'm so sorry, Virgo. Jeez. Okay, Libra. Let's skip over to Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. My beautiful Libras, my creative crew. And let's take a look here. Libras. Friends of Justice. You're the heroes. Superheroes. Yep. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's too many for sure. So we're just going to go with that again. There we go. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sneak peek for this week, Libra. Your reading will be coming up closer to the end of the week, and that will be for the week ahead. This is for this week, Libra. Snippet. Sneak peek. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Clarity. Bottom of the deck, we have a conversation. Somebody is about to get real with themselves, I think. Yeah, there is a passionate... There is a connection that you have with someone that you're passionate about, Libra. This chapter is about to close, or the cycle itself is about to close. I feel like it's been a little bit of a burden, maybe on you or on them, but I feel as though that this relationship really never grew. I feel like it never grew out of its preliminary stages. I feel like that the emotion that was here initially maybe is not the emotion that you have about the situation now. That maybe there are things you want to communicate about, things you want to talk about now. I feel like somebody's needing clarity and communication. I feel like somebody is making decisions about what they're going to do next in their life, right? Yeah, Libra. That's you deep in thought, I believe. Should you close the chapter on this passion that never really grew, or this relationship that really never grew, this marriage that really never grew? You know, I feel like a lot of people, they settle partway through their lives. Maybe some people settle because it's just too hard to move forward. And I feel like there is somebody here who's feeling comfortable and settled, but it's not their 10 of Cups. And that's not a bad thing. That's a karmic relationship. Not a bad thing at all. Okay. So we have, it is some sort of a relationship, a foundational thing, whatever it was. Put your label on it as it works for you, whatever that Four of Wands represents for you. I feel like somebody is ready to close a cycle and begin some sort of a new passionate path, but they're feeling very overwhelmed right now emotionally, because there's a lot of truths that this person is learning. Libra, you've been lying to you for a while. Yeah, I feel like you feel like there's a situation where all the emotions poured out. It's time for a new start. That there is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse here tells me that you're ready to talk about it, possibly. Ready to be more open about the ways that you feel in poverty. If it is you that's in a relationship, or this could be, we need to talk about whether I need to open my own business, or whether I need to change jobs. I don't love it anymore. It doesn't make me emotionally happy or connected. This is not my place. I feel like I don't belong here. Yeah, it's about you taking charge of your emotions, you taking charge of what you actually expect, want, and deserve in any relationship, not only in the Four of Wands relationship, because to me, the Four of Wands relationship is more important or more, well, I'm not going to say more important. Maybe that's the wrong word. What's the word, Charlie? Important. It's not more important though, right? No, it's more structured. Is that it's a longer relationship is what it is. Yeah. I feel like if you want a long-term relationship or if you want to get married, I feel like you need to close a cycle and start a new cycle. And that cycle needs to see you back in your upright as a King of Cups, someone who is in charge of their emotions. This person is not, just can't get control of passion, emotion, and the feeling of things breaking apart here, I think is the theme. I feel like you want to take charge, you want to end cycles, but you feel like whatever you've been lying to yourself about has really given you a lot of regret. I think that finally you're going to just give that regret away and you're going to take charge of whatever it is you need to take charge of in order for you to get yourself positioned in a relationship. Because I think this is important to you here. I think you're being really real with yourself and there is a transformation. You are turning into the Emperor. You are the person who's going to be in charge from here forward, not only of love, but of emotion as well. Yeah. Libra, this is the week that you take charge and you realize that you are the Emperor. Scorpio, thank you for clicking here. This is your sneak peek for this week, Scorpio. I will be coming up with your readings in the next few days. That will be for the week ahead. This is for this week. Let's find out what's going on here, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Scorpio, please. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The sneak peek for this week for Scorpio, please. Scorpio, if you're interested in a reading, I do have a lot of room over on WISIO. Yeah, something for every pocketbook. If you go to the description, you'll see the link there. Here we go, Scorpio. What's going on? Something you couldn't make a decision about, I believe. Oh, there's those horses out of the stable. Yeah. Well, it's not the stable. It kind of is, right? No, they're behind the gate. Yeah, it's the horse races. Thank you, Charlie. Oh, that's a good memory for me going to the horse races. As a kid, yeah, I feel like I see the horses out of the gate. Somebody who was previously stuck up in their head, not making a decision in a self-imposed prison. Some of them may have been in jail or going through legal stuff, but I feel as though somebody is about ready to get out the gate. Yeah. We've got the Knight of Swords, which is in the reverse. Somebody really wants to move and they can't. Somebody whose toes are off the edge. Here we go. I think we got these same two cards in Aries reading, so you might have an Aries placement. You might want to take a look there. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. If you don't know where to find those, the Sun, Moon, and Rising, or just the Moon and the Rising, please go to my banner. There's some links there for you. All right, so we have somebody who wants to start again and can't. There is a new opportunity, I feel, Scorpio, that you're holding in your hot little hands here. Yep, I feel like you are. I think you've been holding that for a while. Oh, you could be an Aries, right? This guy's got ram's horns. Interesting. Okay. You could have Aries in your chart. For sure, you, also the Fool I see is Aries as well. I also see a little bit of Aquarius there because it's like taking a step off the edge, right? Yeah, the Fool. The Fool is Aries, yep. That's what I feel like. Okay, so, yeah, you were undecided and now you're decided. You know with a surety that you are taking an educated risk here and you don't want to look foolish, so you're not going forward right now, but this opportunity is still ripe. Interesting. Page of Wands, you've decided to go for it, to be light and fun and giddy and teenager and love-like. Yeah, somebody's given themselves permission to love again. Hanged Man in reverse, decisions. You've made some sacrifices. You've made some sacrifices, and some of them maybe were legal. Yeah, we do have the King of Swords show up. I do feel the energy of the King of Swords to be someone who's the decision maker. So whether that's someone who's a judge, a magistrate, the person who's signing off on whatever legal documents you got going down, I feel like this is the last step before you can turn that Knight of Pentacles upright. I feel like the only stall, the only reason that you can't move, you see the universe here doubling down on the not moving, right? Yeah, you had to abandon whatever it was that you want to start new in order to get this stuff done here. So I feel like you are feeling giddy under the surface. You're not really showing anybody. All the while, I feel like you're making decisions. I think that you're a person who's going through enlightenment stages. Like you're like, oh, okay, now I get that. It's like someone who is allowing the universe to collaborate that with them in order to make decisions. And the decisions that they're making could be of a legal nature. They could be cutting people out. This person could be speaking for themselves on behalf of this, that has stopped moving. I feel like this person feels as though it's the last, like the toes are off the edge. Yeah, I see somebody's toes off the edge here. I always see it from the point of view of my local swimming pool being up on the platform. Yeah, when I was a kid, it was so far down. All right, let's look here. Somebody's can't move. Yeah. Oh, but they're ready. Somebody is ready. Somebody has healed. This person has gone through enlightenment. Yes, because we have the Hanged Man in reverse. It's not only making decisions, but it's also coming to a point within yourself that you feel that you can do it. That it's the feeling of, okay, I guess we're doing this then. Yeah. And I feel as though someone who is in their acceptance, which is the last, it is. It's the last step in the healing from grief. Yeah, it is. You're right, Charlie. Yeah, this person is waiting to go. There's no communication with you and them right now. You are not in communication with them, but I think you intuitively, Scorpio, I feel like intuitively somebody knows what you're going through. This person that you're taking this opportunity to, as soon as you cut things out or have it settled by the judge or the courts or whatever it is, I feel like you've already made the decision to go. Even though you can't move right now, there's still a lesson or two here to learn in this situation, Scorpio. I feel like, holy crap. Yep. Once you are healed, it's going to be time to go. Yep. It's going to be time to go. Enlightenment and healing. The decisions are being made. And now, turning this in the upright. It gets to move again. All right. That's what's happening this week for you, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius, my Saggies. I am your Sagittarius rising sister. Yep, that's me, Sagittarius rising. Thank goodness for it, because I got Pisces in my moon and Taurus in my sun. Thank God for the entertainer showing up once in a while in Sagittarius. Okay, my Saggies, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is the sneak peek for your week? It is this week, Sag. Your reading for the week ahead will be coming this week. Well, we've got things falling about here. If I'm being honest, that did come out in the reverse. I'm just saying, I'm just going to do that. Oh, I don't have to put those back. I can use those. All right. Oh. All right. Conversation, Sag. It's coming and it's going to rock your world. Somebody's opening up communication. You're going to get some clarity. It could be from someone who is living at a distance from you, someone who is trying to muster their strength. They just don't feel strong enough to be able to deal with you, Sag. It's because we're so lovely. We're just going to say that, right? Okay, what's going on here? Well, I feel like this conversation that's coming to you, the clarity that you're about to get this week, Sag, is going to make you close cycles, ways of life. Life will not be the same going forward. There is going to be some clarity on a situation, a relationship, two people. What you're going to get absolute clarity. And I feel like it's from someone who's at a distance who cannot be with you right now. Just listening. Oh, you need to know why everything crumbled. Secrets coming out in the workplace. Something coming to light. Clarity that's going to cause a tower in reverse. Something is going to be irreversibly damaged. Whew. That's a lot of energy, Sag. I feel as though somebody is coming around for a second shot at you. Why am I hearing that, Charlie? Okay. Okay, this person, this is someone that you know. They could have Pisces or water in their chart. They don't have to, but I do feel Piscean energy here because we have the Judgment and the High Priestess in reverse. There is something coming to the surface, something that you didn't know, something that they didn't know, and you are going to be judged based on this information, or they are going to judge you based on this information. Flip it as you need to, but there is some intense energy going down here. The High Priestess in reverse is someone who is not necessarily, well, in some cases, not necessarily connected to, they're not using the gifts that they have to connect. And the High Priestess is someone who could be connected with the esoteric. They could be a card reader or a psychic. I think this person, whoever this is for you, Sag, is bringing clarity to the situation about how it's going to come around again. Somebody is gaining strength. Somebody as a reader, I don't see the strength card as being not having strength, but inner strength. Someone is trying to gather inner strength in order to get clarity or give clarity. Whatever they have to tell you is going to change your life. And I don't mean that the secrets are sinister. Please, it's not always a terrible, dramatic secret. Sometimes it looks here like somebody who you are connected to through work, or maybe you're in the same, you could be someone who, if they're a nurse, you're a doctor, you could be in the same kind of work environment, but not necessarily working together. I feel like that you're going to work around it. The fact that this person can't come see you or you can't see them, I feel like you're going to work around it once you know the reasons why they can't be with you. This person's going to tell you everything. Sag, this person, whoever they were someone who hurt you, who caused you to do deep, deep healing. The last time you had communication with them, it threw you into this deep healing, and there was no communication after the last one. Now, I feel like the last communication was something that caused you and your person both to kind of dig deep down into your inner strength. I feel like this person's been lying to you, Sag, and the truths that will be told are going to change your life in a way that you aren't even going to rebuild where that tower is. I feel like you're going to build elsewhere. You're going to move somewhere different. This person can't be with you right now, but they want to know if you want to work around it. They're going to tell you the honest reasons why everything is looking very chaotic from the outside, and it does. This looks like kind of a chaotic sort of energetic reading, really. We've got lies being revealed, secrets being revealed, clarity that's coming, a tower in reverse. Things will never be the same. For those of you that are new, when I see this tower in reverse, Charlie, as a clairvoyant, Charlie shows me, my guide, shows me, like a meteor hitting the ground, and when the meteor disappears, it's just a concave hole. So whatever used to be there is no longer there. It's like it never happened. Somebody is going to give you clarity about a situation where they feel like they never should have been there. Yeah, the illusion is falling down. Wow. Okay. Woo. All right. Somebody's getting a divorce. Okay. So somebody could possibly be getting divorced, doesn't have to be, but somebody could possibly be in some immoral energy, I guess. Maybe someone who used to be super traditional is no longer traditional. That's what it could be, because that could be the energy that's coming at you here. Someone who might come to you and say, look, I'm really not traditional about the way I carry on anymore. This person has their own path and they're not scared to have their own path. I don't necessarily feel like this person is religious. I feel like they're spiritual, and I feel like they're willing to share that with anyone who's willing to ask. So this person's really open about their spirituality. They've been healing for a while, and they're about to come forward and give you all the goods, all the honesty. All the honesty, Sag. Capricorn, here is you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Capricorn. What is going on with you? Capricorn, I do have readings available. Spaces are available over on WISIO, WISIO.com. If you would like to have a personal or private reading, I do have prices there for all pocketbooks, and I'm happy to read for you. Just need a quick answer. I do have a quick $35 reading that you can get a 15-minute answer on whatever is bugging you today. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We are looking at Capricorn. Capricorn, if you would just reach out and touch that thumbs up button, I would appreciate you. Thank you. All right, what do we got here, Caps? There's a decision made. Somebody's made an emotional decision. It's no longer feeling overwhelming to you, but you're just waiting for the right time to reveal your decision, I believe, Capricorn. There you are. You are waiting for the right time to become vulnerable and divulge some information, I feel, that is going to cause some people to be emotional, and it's going to cause some people to work in the energy of swords. I feel like some are going to come at you verbally for your decision, and some are going to come at you emotionally. Some are going to try and manipulate you emotionally to make a different decision. So once you bring it to the surface, be sure that you are the queen, that you are balanced, that you're in charge, that you are the person who is making a decision that is best for all involved. You might be leaving a situation. You might be thinking about a contract. You're making a decision for sure. You've already made that decision, actually. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody here who might be leaving a relationship, or it doesn't feel like you've left the relationship. It feels a bit like you are stepping out, maybe outside of the relationship for some reason. Let's keep going here. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Look at that. You feel like you're being lied to. Oh, you don't feel like it. You know it. We've got card of Pisces in reverse. Somebody's made a decision. They feel as though that there has been something going on. It could be an emotional end to a relationship as well. Yeah. Somebody's coming to terms with the lies. And now you feel like you have to protect yourself because there are lies. What's going on here? You've come to the understanding that there have been lies, and that's why you haven't left yet. I feel like you are going to tell people about the lies. Well, no, you're not going to tell them the whole truth, Capricorn. Yeah, that's... You're not going to tell them the whole truth. You're just going to throw out little bits of information and let everybody draw their own conclusion. It's kind of dirty pool, Caps, I'm just saying. And this may not even be your energy. This may be an energy of someone that you know, or someone who is cross-watching. Could be your person, of course. Absolutely. The person that you've clicked here for. All right. What do we got here? Feeling overly emotional about making a decision about a long-term relationship here. A long-term relationship that started out really passionate but doesn't really have any passion anymore. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. I feel like you're emotionally connected to whoever is in this relationship with you, but I feel that you think they have this depth of romance and emotion for you, but I feel as though you feel as though you can't get close to them because they work mostly from ego. And this has been a block. I think if you're resonating with this, this has been a block for you. If you aren't willing to tell the whole truth, then I suggest you don't do this and open up with what you think the truth is, because people will challenge you. I see you here as having to protect yourself from whatever you're being vulnerable with, so please be aware of that. I feel like this has something to do with a long-term relationship that just isn't growing. It's not going anywhere. It's not that there isn't any love here, but I feel like a lot of people here are working from ego. And when you work from ego, love takes a back seat. You can't do both. Yeah, because ego is entitlement and love is not entitled. Nope, it sure is not. Sorry about this tablecloth. I don't know what the deal is today. Should have taken care of this first, right? Come on, reader. Get it right. All right. Thank you, Capricorn. We are now going to Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Aquarius. This is your sneak peek for the week. Aquarius, sneak peek for the week. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Sneak peek for the week. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aquarius, if you're interested in a personal reading, I do have a pricing that matches every pocketbook. In fact, for $35, you can have a quick answer, a 15-minute answer to your one burning question, right? You can do that at any time. Takes up to about 7 days to get a reading. Sometimes I can get it out sooner, but it does depend on my workload. All right, here we go. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right. Charlie just said, yeah, you're not down for the 9 of Cups when you see 10 of Cups on the table. You're not leaving the last cup on the table. That's not you, Aquarius. That's not what you do. Genius. Genius level smarts in the zodiac. Smartest, right? So I feel as though where there had been an impact of finances, money issues, feeling short, not feeling balanced in your finances, too much going out, not enough coming in. Aquarius, I feel like that's about to end. I feel like you're going to find your sweet spot, your moment of alchemy. But I feel like you have no interest in the 9 of Cups when the 10 of Cups is on the table. And I feel like somebody sees that the 10 of Cups are on the table. And right now you're not looking at the 9 of Cups. You're like all or nothing, right? That's what I feel here, Aquarius. You feel like it's all or nothing. I'm not going to look at the 9 of Cups. I'm looking for the 10 of Cups. So yeah, you're not looking at this 9 of Cups right now. Why is that? I think it might have something to do with money and work. Let's see here. Money? Oh, something that you're hiding. You're ready to close a cycle and open a new one. I feel like you're holding your foot in the door. Why are you doing that? You're waiting for your mental health to improve. That's what it is. You're waiting for your mental health to improve. You've been exhausted. And like all of us, right, who've been through these last 2 years, we are emotionally exhausted, spiritually exhausted. Some of us are physically exhausted. I feel like you're going to wait until you have enough strength to close the cycle in order to get the 10 of Cups. Now, you're not telling this person that they are not your wish fulfillment. You might be with someone that you're with for convenience, or that you keep at a distance and you bring them in when you're lonely. I feel like you are waiting on the perfect relationship. Yeah. The healthy one, the one that's financially healthy and that will grow, that you know will grow financially and be healthy. And that, for you, cuts out a lot of people. Competition, indecision within the self. You don't know if you should close this chapter. And you're not asking anyone. You're not asking for help. You're not being vulnerable. And that's why you're not in the 9 of Cups energy. But to be honest, for some of you, you've made the decision that you don't want the 9, that you're going for the 10. It's all or nothing. And for some of you, you're just not telling the person that you're with in a relationship right now that they are not the one. I feel like you, Charlie just showed me a placeholder. Really? This person feels like a placeholder to Charlie. This person's not going anywhere. You know that they're stable. They might have some stuff in the background, skeletons in the closet, things you don't see, but I feel like you're going to cut them out anyway. I feel like this is your temporary relationship that you're in, and that you're not interested in doing anything but having the 10 of Cups. And so you're going to allow this person to be around you while they want to be, but they're not going anywhere. You're the one who's in charge here. You're deciding about when you want to close the chapter. I feel like here you're already starting to put down these harsh feelings or whatever's going on up cerebrally that you're thinking about this. I feel like you're ready to close the chapter already, but you're looking for your 10 of Cups to communicate with, and I feel like you're not taking the 9 because you feel like you are entitled to the 10. Careful for entitlement. Just saying. It feels like a whole lot of entitlement. It feels like somebody's giving up a great thing, hoping that something better will come along, but it feels like it's financially driven. Okay, Pisces, here we go. My 2 fishes friends. I am 2 fishes in my moon sign. You know it. Pisces, if you're interested in having a reading, I do have some space open on WISIO, WISIO.com. Link is in the description. If you're interested in booking with me, something for all pocketbooks, I do have a $35 one-question reading. Wherever you are in your day, in your life, you can always contact me for a quick answer. All right, here we go. We've got the Page of Coins in the reverse. Pisces. Oh, false start. You're being irresponsible with money. Some of you, not all of you. But you realized it. That's the thing. Yes. It doesn't matter how many mistakes we make, Pisces. You realized it. You looked at the past and you realized that you weren't being good with your money in the past. So guess what? You've made the decision. Yeah, the decision is here that there is going to be financial abundance. And this is not something that you hope the universe is going to bring to you or help you start again or breathe life into it. You're going to breathe life into it. You know where your mistakes and your holes were, and I think you're going to move forward in a different fashion. Now, there is something that you feel you've missed out on when it comes to an emotional opportunity of sorts. I feel as though that you were possibly waiting for a new relationship or maybe a relationship that you're already in, that you're waiting for or wanting a long-term relationship. Maybe you're in it already, maybe you're not, but I feel as though even though some of you who are in a relationship already, you feel as though you've missed the boat on someone. It's like the one who got away. And you always wonder, does that person still have feelings for you? Well, I can tell you there's a lot of nostalgia, and that nostalgia is going to bring this person in pretty even-tempered. Somebody here is moving forward in their life because the universe is telling them to. And for them, and maybe for you, it's causing a Tower in reverse. Wow. Tower in reverse. Nothing looks the same. You don't even rebuild in the same spot. You build in another spot. You've learned all you need to learn from the situation you're in, and that's what the Tower in reverse is. And you will be carrying on, probably alone, you and your kids. Yep. Pisces, let's go here. Let's take a look. What else is coming up here? Oops. I think maybe you're talking to people, telling them how you're kind of tired of being single, maybe. As a business person, though, if we're talking about money, Pisces, I feel as though that there might have been maybe a lull or a lower sort of income coming in. If you are a business owner, I feel like you've been in a bit of a lull. I feel like you've been speaking to the universe, speaking it out. I feel like you're asking for the 10 of Pentacles when it comes to money, for sure. I feel also this 10 of Pentacles, though, is something that's going to last really a long time for you. So if you're worried about your, missing the boat on what it is that you're supposed to do, I feel like you're in the right spot. being vulnerable. I feel like you're paying attention to the inner voice. I feel like you're being seen, that you're no longer hiding. And although finances are maybe kind of a bit iffy, I feel like you are taking care of it all on your own. I feel like you felt in the past that there might be someone who might want to, you know, step up and maybe partner up with you, but I feel like you feel now that that person was a false start. You thought that maybe this person was your everything, your 10 of Pentacles in your long-term relationship, but it turns out that this person wasn't single. You're not going to overthink it anymore, though. You're just going to be honest with yourself. You're going to be honest about the opportunities you've given up, and you're going to be honest about the fact that you really thrive in a long-term relationship and that you're just speaking it out to the universe. I would like money and love, please. And bring it to me at the level that I'm worth. And you will have someone show up or a situation show up that is on your vibration. I feel like for a while now that you have been feeling as though you couldn't make a decision, but I think you've gotten some clarity after a period of not really being seen by people, staying out of the public eye. You've been making a lot of decisions, emotional decisions, decisions in love. I feel wondering if things are going to work out for you. I think ultimately you feel like whatever you've been waiting for is not your wish fulfillment, because you haven't heard anything else from this person. It's been completely silent, I believe. I feel like you've been in yourself, taking care of yourself. And I feel as though there is wish fulfillment that is coming, but the time is not now. You've stopped overthinking why this thing didn't start, why there was a false start. I think you're just ready to carry on, Pisces. I feel like that's your energy this week anyway. Pisces, thanks for coming here and watching. Thank you so much for all that you do. I hope that you'll reach out and hit that thumbs up for me. I do require that in order to be seen on the platform. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys, and I'm out. Bye-bye.